imagine a conscious contact with God so strong that no matter what you are doing or not doing, that no matter what your kids are up to or not up to, and that whether you've got the person of your dreams or they're just not cooperating, that you are happy, content, and at peace. A space where everyone else's thoughts, attitudes, and actions are beautiful and exactly as they are supposed to be. Well, this is the space where I like to play. My name is Mischa Z, and this is today's Bitch Slap. Join me as I shed light on the thoughts, actions, and attitudes that are causing you pain, and we train our minds to go to the capital S inner self, the joy that is waiting for us, the God within. There's a line in the big book of Alcoholics Anonymous that says, seemingly he couldn't drink again even if he wanted to. In other words, a person that had been crippled with alcoholism and not being able to stop drinking, and it was physically killing him and destroying his relationships. And he embraces the program, the 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous, and, ends up where seemingly he couldn't drink again, even if he wanted to. And I'm going to relate that to working a lot. Seemingly, I can work again a lot, even if I wanted to. And we could call that workaholism. So, I've had an opportunity in my life to clean up lots of addictive, compulsive behaviors. So, quit drinking a long time ago, decades ago. 35 years ago as of this recording, and I am not here representing Alcoholics Anonymous, so let's just get that clear. I also got to quit drugs. I also got to quit gambling, and I definitely had a case of workaholism. I think you could call it workaholism when I was in sales. My quest for success, financial success, for, notoriety with it being number one within whatever company I was in. Perhaps I worked an inordinate amount, too much, how's that? To the detriment of family, to the detriment of relationships, to the detriment of my physical health, maybe. Definitely, and I'm not saying anybody should or should not want to work that much, or, hey, somebody's so inspired to work, create, whatever. I'm not here to judge that or say what that amount is. I will say that, the pattern I was in with work, needing to achieve, needing to make X amount of money, needing to do these kinds of things. I would throw surfing in there as well. But anyway, it was interesting because as I think about it and as I record this, I was really good about taking weekends off, work-wise. I was really good about not bringing the work home. It's just, I would leave really early in the morning and perhaps, get home. I tried not to work 18-hour days, let's say. Some people will absolutely work from home, work on the weekends, or these sorts of things. I'm dating myself as well, because not many of us were working from home as much as we are today, and the recent COVID pandemic has escalated that. What I mean to say is that when I'm done working, I'm done working. But my routine had become this. I would, exit the house very early so I could surf, and maybe that's 6 in the morning. Surfing and then work were the two priorities, and I would. So what would happen? And then on the weekends, it was all about surfing and Mischa time, and then I was working so much and producing so much and having success that I started putting unrealistic expectations on Dawn, my wife. I'm the producer. It's this sort of arrogant attitude. Look what I'm doing for the house, paying the bills. Therefore, I don't need to provide perhaps other emotional support and stuff like that. I don't know. It's very interesting. Just know that, that drive for being number one, that drive for ultimate success, that drive for making a lot of money, especially when I was in mortgages, was there. I wanted to be number one at Wells Fargo. I wanted that notoriety and the financial fulfillment of that. And so then, it came to quitting the mortgage business and staying home with my two boys, being a stay-at-home-ish dad. So I did that back in 2016. I think it was when I finally quit mortgages. Maybe it was 2017. I've sort of lost track. I need to figure out that exact timeline. I think it was 2016. It's definitely, it must be 5 years by now. Again, as I record this. But as I'm in the 2CCX, as I'm creating these online, working on creating an online business and doing all this stuff, I couldn't put in 12-hour days, seemingly, if I wanted to. Like, that lack of balance and the capacity to go out of balance has been stripped from me. I couldn't go back to workaholism, seemingly, even if I wanted to. And sometimes, the drive to have followers and do all this stuff and build this business and make it happen fast and all these things, and the illusion of more time spent will help accelerate that process. I can think that I want that, but I can't literally physically do it, which is pretty freaking cool. So on my days of weakness where I'm like, if I could just work more, I'm like, yeah, no, you can't. I literally can't work more than as I've said before, I'm maybe putting in 5 or 6 hours, but it's good solid hours. But I seemingly couldn't do more even if I wanted to. So anyway, there you go. Love that. I'm done. Have a good day. Peace out. Thank you for spending time with me today. As someone who is committed to growth and service to this world, I so appreciate your willingness to come with me, go within, and serve our world through change. If you found value in this podcast and you know someone who can use this message, share this episode with them. Share it so our mission can be achieved one episode at a time. And of course, subscribe so you can hear more. And lastly, for more resources on what has helped me on my journey and can help you on yours, go to belove.media/resources. That's BELOVE.media/resources. Thank you again for listening.